Hey everyone. Today we're going to continue from this morning session. But before I do, I want to say Happy Mother's Day if you are celebrating Mother's Day today. Um, I celebrated with my mom and also my mother-in-law, or my wife's mom. And so we had a really nice time today. I apologize earlier. I know earlier I was going to do an hour session. It was cut into a half-hour session uh, just because some plans came up. But that's how life is. So you got to prioritize what's important. That said, let's continue. The last thing we saw in this is that we were playing VIM Adventures just to try to learn VIM as quickly as possible, VIM motions as quickly as possible. There's more commands that you can add, at least from what I've seen. So the plan, just as a review, is complete the VIM Adventures game, get comfortable with VIM motions, and then afterwards install the Kickstarter created by Teach. And also, I do apologize if there's other contributors. I'll take a look at it to it more. I just know that Teach or TJ was the one who created the Kickstarter configuration. So that way it was a bit easier to kind of get into Vim instead of having to kind of tailor your own configurations and kind of go through that, which I think is a good process, but it can be a bit scary. I know for me it's a little scary, so that's why I'm thinking about going through this path. So having it so that it's easier for me to start up and have a kind of guide through this process. So let's continue. Last thing we saw was the delete, which was the X character. There's the X for lowercase x for single characters, so then you just delete it there. The uppercase deletes the prior character and then retains your location. But we'll see a bit more. Let's see what else we can do. Alright, so maybe I just have to click here to get the context. Okay, the bugs have destroyed part of the old stones. Watch your step. R is used to replace the character. Also, if you excuse me, I'm just going to eat some acai ice cream from Costco. It's really good. It's really, really good. So we're going to use the R character to replace the character. Stand on the character and press the R followed by the character you want to appear. Okay. This I did do before. This I want to go to the end of the line. So what we could do is we could press, instead of E, we want to press capital E. That goes to the end of the word. And then from here, we could go E again to the next end of the word. Okay, R, and then the character that we want, we'll replace it. So let's take a look. So plus sign, we'll change that to an X. Change that to an X. We'll change this to 6 X's. Okay. Simple enough. So all we need to do is, why is it? So 4, if I press E for end of word, it's not going. If I press W, it's not going. Why is it not going? If I press J, oh, because of that left brace. So maybe I need to press capital E. Capital E so it's all contiguous. So 4 left parentheses bar. So because it's all contiguous, if I put capital E, it goes to the end. Okay, then E. I could do cap E again. H. And then here I'm going to do y equals 0. Okay, so it's R, and then it wants me to press 0. Okay, so then E, E. So it looks like the wrong one. Okay, so the wrong one is written in red, the right one is written in black, so I'm going to do, okay, so it's just a for loop. Let's see. How do I get to that next expression? Not capital E, not cap E, not E. If I go back, let's see, how would I get to there? I need to go just to the next side. Everything else is in the water. Huh. Oh, maybe cap W. Yeah, because then I go to the beginning of the next word. So then I'll do W, right, RL. W doesn't work, but if I do cap W, does RM. I'll go to E. Oh no, capital. Okay, that's why they put that here. So if you make that mistake, you'll be able to go back. Okay, here I'm going to do RA, RR. Okay. And then okay, let's see. R. So here's a script tag for var I equals 0, I is less than 100, I plus plus, or sorry, plus plus I, so prefix. Let's see, alert. I beat the swords master, okay. And then alert, check out my t-shirt. Okay, so it just prints, looks like the curly brace is the beat the swords master. That'll just happen 100 times, 0 to 9, or sorry, is it 100? Yeah, this one in the water is 0, so 0 to 99, so 90, so 100 times in all, it'll print this out, and then afterwards it'll print out this at the end. Okay. Now that we have that, what do we need to do? Okay. Okay. Did I miss the character? Maybe I'm supposed to go to the character. Okay. Okay, well done. It's time to learn how to delete faster. Okay, so we beat the level. Once again, this is VIM Adventures. I do recommend playing it if you want to learn how to play VIM, or if you want to learn how to use VIM motions. It's not required, and I'm not sponsored at all by it. Not sponsored by anything that I mentioned in this video or the last video. But I do think it's good to have like a systematic way of learning something. Courses are good, but you want to get hands-on, so I like this idea of gamifying the experience. So let's see. Deleting with X at times is too slow. You can delete whole words in one go. D followed by W, the two in a row until the next word all melts like snow. Okay. So the whole idea is, and I had got into this part where we can use DW to be able to delete a word. How so that if I read the word down, then I should read again since these are really two words or two letters. I have no idea what that means. I thought you should know. I feel like sometimes it's a little cryptic. I think this is a good game. I just sometimes have a bit of trouble with some of the puzzles. Let's see, the poem on the left talks about W, but the same is true for other motions such as E, B, W, E, and B. Others you'll encounter later. Oh, this is cool. So you can delete and then add another key in there. So if you do DL, it deletes to the right. The letter to the right. If you do DH, it'll delete to the left. I can delete upwards, delete down. So you can mix it with the other motions. DW, so you could delete the word up to there. I assume D capital W as well, so you can delete in that direction. So you can use, you can build on the existing motions with D to be able to delete in a particular direction or sequence. So let's see if we can use anything. Right now, I don't think we have D, right? Yeah, we don't have D. So we have X. X. Let's continue down. Let's do X. Let's see. What are some ways to get here faster? So like, rather than using W or E, because that's an easy way to kind of traverse through word by word, what I could do is I could go J, and then capital B gets me to the beginning, less characters. And I'll do X. Oh no, this one's a changing it. So this one's a replace. So RD, capital X, capital X, capital. Oh no, this one is just the X, because I don't want to delete the D. I'll put W, 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 E, X, X, X. Okay. This one I'll go down a key. So J, R, R, right. Actually, I think I could have done the cap X at this point. Yeah. I'll go to the end of the line, down, cap X. Oh no, this one's going to be RW. I'm going to go down, RS, RN, or as Prime would say, registered nurse, for the HTTP headers. RB. This is going to be B melts. This is going to be RM. Okay, cool. Now we have the delete. There we go. Nice. Okay, delete that. Delete text that motions over into a register if specified. Okay. So let's take a look at that. DW, that deletes the word. So if I press the plus sign, it deletes the whole B, the word that I was on, up until, and the space, up until deleted. If I put DB, it should take me back to 2. So it's going to delete everything to 2. Let's see. D7L. Okay. So it's going to delete 7 characters, and then L is to the right. So let's count the characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to delete the whole word deleted, because it's going to be this character to the right 7. So it's kind of like subster or substring. So you could get 7 characters. You're going to get that substring. In this case, you're going to delete it. I don't know if it gets put to the clipboard when you delete. I mean, that's something we can see later, but that'll be interesting to know. If we delete stuff, does it return it to the clipboard, or that'd be cool. Let's see, so we'll run that. Okay, so that looks good. Since we advanced, let's treat ourselves with this scoop of ice cream. Let's also save the game. One thing to say is, I do encourage, or I do recommend buying this game so you could try it out for yourself if you're trying to get into VIM. Even if you know VIM, it'll probably just be fun to challenge yourself and get some practice. I saw a YouTuber who speed ran it. I didn't see the full video, I saw some of it, so that's how I knew the first puzzle. But I think it looks like fun, and then it also helps to support the developer who created it. I think that's important because you know, we should compensate people who do good work, and so this is a really fun and really creative game. It's pretty fun, and it's helping me learn the basics of VIM. So this is useful. So I'd rather pay $40 to do this than to kind of try to go through it myself, and it's not as pleasant experience. And then plus I get to share this with others, so that's pretty nice. So I do recommend buying the license just so you could play along. Let's see, I'll go to the right. Oh, we gotta save this actually. What am I doing? So this is gonna be overwriting to my YT account, or to my YT save file. The poem on the left talks about W. Okay, I think we already did this, so that's it. Well, let's continue. Oh wait, I don't know what it said. That's okay. So before you are gone, you must not be. Is that just me, or is it like blocked right there? You must not be something. Oh what? A word? A word? Where? Correcting the text isn't a simple for something affair. Oh, a simple affair. I promise I can read. This is just written in a different way. So you know what? I'm gonna have a video where I'm just gonna read an article, just to prove that I have no problems reading. When it's written correctly, just kind of all aligned or formatted in a single way. So isn't a simple affair. Continue. You must ache. You must ache. Your will takes the share, but bugs are already and will not face you there. Okay, well let's see what this goes. So I know I need to delete. Wait. Deleting backwards. Try doing this. Okay, when deleting backwards, the character under the cursor is not deleted. Try doing this one step. Okay. So D to the right. D2 to the right. Okay, so I can't delete 2. Oh, sorry, not to the right, to the left. Can't delete 2 to the left. Let's see what I have available. Okay. D indicated by the following motion. Okay. Delete from the current position until the end of the line. Okay. It's going to come in handy. So, I'm going to do capital D. I need to have both D and the dollar sign to use capital D. But that deletes to the end of the line. Maybe D right? No, deleting backwards. D2? No. Maybe DD. What's DD? Is that just everything? It wants us to use D, right? Oh, so D to the end of the line. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'll go back and I'll put DE again. Why not this? D capital E? No. Oh, I know. So what I can do is I can go to the next word. I can go backwards to the beginning of the word. So I could put D, B. Okay, nice. This one, how do I want to delete this one? If I put DB, no. Let's see. Maybe, sorry. Let's see, back, no. No, it's, that's just traversing the word. So that's NOT. So it's not just a word, but it has a blank space. How do we want to do this? I don't think Does it want us to use X for just this one? No. What about, so it wants us to do all of them. Oh, from there I can just go to the T. So from here I can delete to the end of it. Yep, that works. Thank you. So as you can see, I don't have these known anymore, so this is a new point that I reached. This is some learning going on, trying to think about how I can use the VIN motions to cross the letters that I need. Oh no, I can't get to E, so I'm going to put W. Go W again. Let's see. It looks like it's mostly going to be D and then either going to the front or to the back. So I could say, oh no, these are replaces. What am I saying? RA, RW. I'm going to go to E. I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go RX. I'm going to go down. We'll go backwards. RS. I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to go back one to the end, delete. I think just the D key would work in that case. Let me make sure. If I press nothing, does that? No, if I put DT, it tries to go the whole line. Okay. So if I put DL, okay, that works. So DL, DJ. So I could put capital B, capital B, capital B, E. So I could do DH here, technically, and it should delete the left one, right? Okay. Capital E. Oh no. W, 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 W. Okay, this one. I can't see what that letter is. Is that a D? Okay. Oh, dare. Okay, so it's the word dare. Then what I'll do is I'll do capital X, E, back. No. I want to go back one to the end. No. Back here to the end, so I want to go DE. There we go. Let's see, I want to go to that V character. RL. I want to go down. Okay. I want to go B. I want to go from here to there. That's going to be the next word. So that's going to be DW. Yes. All right. This is going to be cap E. Oh no. Yeah, I can't get to the E, so I'll do B and then I'll go to the left. I mean, sorry, W and go to the left. Okay. That works. If I want to get there, just go to W and then I'll go. I can't go to the end because that's somewhere in the middle. It's going to be that the at the bottom. So I'm going to go W and then, oh no, that's still the middle of the word. It's going to be the affair. And that's going to have to be lowercase e because it's, I don't want it to include the period. There we go. Then I'll go down here and I'll put capital E. I heard that the key to opening the second door is an acrostic. I have no idea what an acrostic is. Maybe acoustic? I have no idea. Let's see. So from here, I can go. Is there any way to go just back one? Here I can do B. Then how did I get across again? Oh, the affair. There we go. E. Okay. I need to find a yellow key. Oh, okay. Sorry. How did I miss that whole puzzle at the bottom? These are not the instructions on finding the yellow key. Get out, not through the door easily, but stop following me. To net, her will find rabbit's key aren't common. No fear, even if at the moment you can't see them. There, did you see already? Where you look is the keyboard or as the hitter for a hint. Ask the hitter for a hint. Now it's simple as ABC. Just kidding, the key is in the text. Okay, so it's this whole riddle and then it's saying, no, just JK, it's in here. By the way, X does mark the spot. Okay. Okay. So he's got some jokes. Let's see what's going on. I think I remember seeing this in the speedrun from one of the YouTubers. He said, these also are words. This is not it. Oh my god. Okay. So, let's see what we can do. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go to the left. Here, I'm going to delete. It's the beginning of the word. Oh, sorry. Deleting backwards the character and the cursor is not deleted. One step to the right. Oh, okay. So I want to delete until the I from here. So I'm going to D, W, okay. And then here I want to D, B. Okay. I want to D, W. I want to D, B. I want to do B. Wait, let's see what's going on. Get out. Oh, sorry. D, capital B, because it's got to include the exclamation. This is going to be a replace. This is going to be a U, so I can do D. Let's do a D, K. I haven't done that one. So DK. Wait, why not that one? But I know if, sorry. Because I know if I do a D, H, I get to delete to the left, delete to the right with DL. But I haven't done DJ, DK. Oh, maybe I can try it here. Okay, so here, maybe I'm going to try a DJ. J, DJ. That was so cool. Okay, wait, how did... Okay, so DJ, I think I deleted 2 lines right there. So I deleted the current line and the bottom line. Okay, let's go this way. RT, oh sorry, RT, go E, X. Okay, this one, I'm gonna go DE, RH, DE, I don't want to, I want to use fewer keys, try to get better at that. B, so this is going to be D capital E, W, RN, registered nurse. Let's see, let's continue this way. To the right, or to the left, It keeps reversing this. This is going to be D backwards. But why wouldn't this work if it's D backwards? Oh, okay. D backwards. Okay, now I see what it means, one to the back. This is going to be X, that's fine. Back. So D backwards. What do they want here? Just X. So back, right, X. Okay. These are instructions on finding the key. Get through the door as get through the door. E, door, and then E as a silly by following me. To get there, we'll find it. Key, even common here. Even at the moment, you can't see them here. Did you see it already? Where to follow is the key, or simple as ABC. Oh. X marks the spot. Okay, so I can just use W or use these to get here. X marks the spot. Let's see what they're looking for. I'm wondering if I missed some text. It says X marks the spot. I'm just curious if I need to go through. The only thing I can think of is what should I do? Maybe a capital T? No. But these aren't in red. Let's go back to this. Okay, so DD is just one character. Oh wait, no, the whole line. Up it's 2. Here's down. Don't know. Let me save it for now. And let's see if there's anything we can do. Keyboard. Have WEB. Have X. Have delete HJK. Maybe this one. Is there another X? I'm not too sure. No. Let's see if I can go back to... Or do I have a key already? No, right? No, I need the yellow key. The poem on the left. I was told that if I read the word down, I should read again since these are really 2 words with 2 letters each. If I read the word down, am I supposed to delete the bricks, maybe? I tried individually doing these. Is it just me? Is this a pretty hard puzzle? Like, or is there something to the right here? No, it doesn't look like there's anything. Alright, so I feel kind of bad, but I think I'm gonna have to look this up. Let's see, so... what is this? This is gonna be... the... okay, VIM... oh no, VIM Adventures, so... VIM Adventures, level 5... key. Let's see if we can get these. Move on the X button in the bottom left corner and do the DW. Why does DW work? Just to delete the word? But I tried X on it. Oh. What? But how does X not work? Wait. DW. Why would DW work instead of X? Maybe I'm not understanding. One standing? Maybe they just want us to use D? I don't know. That one was a little bit strange. I'm just gonna say, I'm loving this game. Think it's good. It's just that particular puzzle. I mean, I had trouble with it, so maybe it was a skill issue on my end. But that one was kind of weird. Okay, this one I'm gonna go. Down. Okay, and add some more shortcuts. Okay. Let's write this. There we go. Whew, pretty good. That one was a little stressful. Um, so it's good. We're learning together. But like I said, that's the good thing about if you buy the course and like practice on your own, you'll go through some of these difficulties. You'll know what the shortcut was in that case. It wasn't too much learning the syntax in that case. It was just more of a puzzle. But with that said, it's just really good muscle memory. And as you can see from the morning I had trouble just navigating HJKL a bit. Yeah, I had practiced for a little bit before that. But now you can see I'm able to. I mean, I'm not saying I'm very good at it or anything, but you could see the stark difference between just this morning and right now. How I'm able to navigate through it and think about the commands. So it doesn't take too long to kind of get some sense of it. Okay. I did see this in the tutorial, or not the tutorial, the YouTube fast run, and here you have to do it in the minimal commands to delete that. Okay. So let me save my progress. So, in order to go here, let me plan it up. I could go here to the end of the word. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I still have to go down. Okay, let's try that. Let's go down to the end of the word. I forgot about that keystroke. End of the word. End of the word. Down, 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 down. That's too many times. Let's see. All right, let me try going all the way down. Okay. Oh, I could have gone from this way. That's not bad at all then. So I'll go here, here, here. I'll go to the right one. I need to go to the right one and then delete to the next. I need to delete to the next word. Oh, sorry. Delete to the next. Oh no, I gotta be on that last B, or the E right here, and then delete backwards. Okay. So here I'm gonna go to W, and then I'm gonna delete the word, or delete backwards. Yes. Okay. That's pretty cool. On accident, I just went from the top to the bottom. I don't know if that was the right way to like do it. I don't know if that was intended. That was an accident. So some text, if you dare, need handling with care. No keystroke to spare. This warning I share. When fixing, don't stare. Watch the counter up there, or else you might err. Back again. That's unfair. Okay. So let me go back. Let's see what they say. You already know that X acts like delete, but did you know that X is like a backspace? Okay. RH. E. R. T. Okay, I'm gonna go E, then W to get to the next word. I'm gonna go down one, and then to, oh no, I need to do the replace. Damn. So that's gonna be RF. RF. Wait, what? I know it was slips instead of flips. Maybe I need to go through here. Okay. R-H-E-R-T down. I'm gonna go here, R. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so the tilde command, switch case of the character under the cursor and move the cursor to the right. If a count is given, do that many characters. Don't use all caps. Okay, let's see what that does. Switch the case of the character into the cursor. Okay. 9, 9. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so these are all caps with lower cases. Okay. That's pretty cool. Tilde is where the heart is, and it also flips the letter case. Shaken, not stirred. Okay. I don't have anything to go to the end of the line, just the end of the words. Okay, so this, what am I going to do? R, capital B, E, E. I can press X and delete this one. This will drop me a T. Oh no, damn it. I'll have it send me back. So R, E, E, E. I'll do capital X. Oh no. I'll still do X. Down, down. Okay, that's where I wanted to do it. This one I want to go end of the word, end of the word. I can do W, right, RT. I go to E. R, B, E, E, X, capital X, E, E, E. Oh damn, I should have used E. So X, back. Okay, closer now. So I want to go down, R, B, E, E, X, J, J, capital X, capital E, E, regular E, X. I want to go to the back of the word, R, T. Wait, why? Was it the number of keystrokes? "15 key presses to go." Okay, so let me see how many characters. I'm not gonna make that. Okay, so R, capital B, E, E, X, X, E, E, X. This one, I'm gonna go back. Do you think I could do, no. Because I need to go 1 over. Maybe I tackle the t first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So let me alright, so let's plan this up. I have 15 keystrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm shy 1. You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to X backspace, capital X it. R, capital B, E, E. Oh, even if I do the wrong one? Okay. No. Okay. Okay, so R, B, E, E, X. Let's see, and then if I do capital X here, I go to the beginning now, which is going to be, I don't want to do the wrong keystrokes. Back, oh no, capital B, right, R. What? No. Okay. I'm off by 1 stroke. How's that possible? Maybe I go that way and then go backwards. Huh. So E, E, X, E, E, down, down, X, W, or sorry, E, right, RT, no, that's so, Hmm. Let's see. How can we get this? It's RT, right? Like it's supposed to be stop instead of slope. Let me make sure it's RT. Okay, yeah, it is. Sorry, I just want to make sure that wasn't the case. What if I go down here, capital X? Oh. Why is... oh no, it's not a... Okay, so it's a replacement. These are a lot harder. Still reasonable, but a lot harder. Maybe instead of going this way, I go backwards. And this is 1, 2, 3. So I have 7 key presses. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I could go through here as well. I can go through any of the greens. I kept going through that one path, so let's see if that helps. Alright, this is much better. This is much better. Okay, I can see this working now. RT. And... ah, damn it. I made a mistake there. Wait, could that work? 1, 2, 3, 4. The key is using the capital X. Let's see. Let's start experimenting. Let's go back. If I go down. Yeah, we learned that. Okay. T. Okay. Feel so dumb. Okay. Now I know. Okay. So I can go here and I can go backwards. I didn't think about that. I can go backwards. I can go down. So down here, RT, E, X. I can go back. So I can go capital B, B, capital B. Do I want to do an X here or capital X? Just an X, right? 5 key presses. We're so close. Oh, what if I've been tackling this the wrong way? Because I still go here. R, capital B, E, E, X, capital E, capital E, down, down, X, T, I don't know. So I feel good about navigating more. Now about getting the actual pattern, that's trickier. Feel like I had something there. I really like that idea of going from 2 back to come and then going down to slope or stop right there. Just trying to see how I could take advantage of. Oh, okay, down here, RT, E, X. Alright, so I have 9 key presses to go. What do I want to do? If I have 9 key presses, I can go back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. Okay, maybe that one. Alright, go up, up. Oh, I can delete to the right. Really? That one, no. Okay. Okay. Down, RT, E, X. If I go up and I go to the, no. No. Let's see. What can I do? If I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. see, backwards. Six. Yeah, these are pretty hard to get all together. Hmm. B E E. No. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. Let's see. 15 keystrokes. What am I not thinking of? No. The replace ones are the hardest because they take more keystrokes. Let's see. E, E. Why doesn't that work though? It's a backspace like that. So backspace because it's trying to delete the one before it. If I go like this and I go back, no, it doesn't go backwards to the text. If I go here, it does. Okay. The closest one I have is this one at the... I don't want to give up on this one. This one's just really hard for me. I don't know what I'm not trying. Should I try from a different point? begin at the beginning and you'll go on till you come to send, then stop. Begin at the beginning. And go on till you come to the maybe I don't know this one. Let me see. So this is gonna be the VIM Adventures level 6 completion. Okay. This one is gonna be for I think I did that one already, yeah. Yeah, I did that one already. I'm on level 6, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to get past that. Level 6 deletion, even X. Huh. Okay. Not just for this last one. Am I on level 6? Yeah, right? Yeah, let me write UT. Let's see. So let's see. I'm wondering if okay, I thought I was gonna be able to go up to the exclamation mark. No. Yeah, it won't let me go in there. No keystroke to spare. I think I have a key, right? Or is that key just somewhere? You must be aware correcting the text is... Okay, let's see. Oh my god, that's what it was. Maybe I don't need to remove it, I just need to use that tilde character. Wait, actually, does that still count as 1 or 2? There we go. That was the 1 keystroke. I was wondering why they gave that to me. This is... Okay. No, alright, that's fine. Sorry, let's see. So, here... down here. Okay, got it. E, X, down, capital X, cap Z, E, X, B, no, capital B, right, R, T. Ooh, there we go. Okay. All right. Congratulations, everyone. That was a pretty good one. That was a tough one. I didn't realize why they gave me the tilde earlier. I was doing the remove, but I realized I should have just done the uppercase. So even though, so I will admit I did look for the answer on that one. It wasn't available, but I did look for the answer on that one. So let me go back to the right, $sign to the end of the line. So when a count is given, also go count minus 1 lines downward. Okay, so this goes to the end of the line. Okay, $sign. W goes to the next word. Okay, $2. Oh, okay, goes 2 lines downward. Okay, that's gonna be really useful. Yeah, end of the line. Okay. So what do I do now? Okay, oh, there we go. Now that I can go end of the line, where was it? $sign. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's save that and let's call it a day for there, because that was something. Okay, YT. Thank you so much for watching if you've been watching. Like I said, if you do enjoy the game and you see, it's a bit of a brain teaser. It's good though, because it helps me really learn the VIM motions and kind of gets me more adapted to different ways that I can get to the same place, right? But perhaps in different keystrokes, maybe the same keystrokes, but just different ways of approaching it. With that said, I do recommend, if you're interested, buying the license to this course. Not sponsored whatsoever. It's just we got to make sure to support the creators so that they can continue making good products, and we can benefit from that as well. So thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a happy Mother's Day, and I'll be back on soon.